Right, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day.
So I've decided to start a different project, and I thought I'd give Fimo a bit of a play around and see how I go. I've probably been here about 2 hours now. Restarted I don't know how many times, and I decided to get a picture to try and follow, like a bit of an example. I'll put the picture side by side in a little bit next to my attempt. And well, I'm not entirely sure Fimo's for me. I don't seem to be able to get facial features right, and it looks quite hilarious. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and let you see for yourself. Boom. Look at them puckered lips. And then I said to Soph, doesn't look as bad from the side. They're quite puckered, and I've got quite a butt chum. Butt chum? I think I did it a bit wrong. So this is my attempt, and then this is the picture that I was trying to follow. It doesn't go right at all. Kind of my face.
A little bit, and that is pretty accurate. Your nostrils really look hilarious right now.
Why?
They just really look funny.
Why?
Can you not see them? Doesn't need to be a reason why you look at them and they look funny.
So, I don't think that's how I intended it to look. In fact, I know that's not how I intended it to look.
Let me do one and then compare your actual reasonable one to what mine would turn out like. I remember doing clay mask sculptures when we were in school, and we were supposed to use newspaper balls underneath it to make it like into like, so it's like rounded like a head, and so I did that. I did all of the features and everything, went in the kiln, obviously the paper burnt away, mine came out flat. Everyone else had help with theirs, I will say that, and this was only in like year 8 or something, but yeah, so mine was flat, so I don't think that mine would be any better than yours right now.
I remember the last time I did clay, because I said before, but I got bullied quite badly in school, and somebody threw clay at me, and it got in my eye. Literally, the rest of the day I was spent in hospital, because if you didn't know, if you get clay in your eye, it's actually really bad and can make you go blind. So yeah, I think I spent about 6 hours at the eye hospital getting my eye sorted to prevent me going blind.
So that day ended well.
Yeah, never did clay again. Refused to go back into class because, well, there was a high risk it would happen again. Boo. So that's my attempt with Fimo so far. We have received our next
letter from Afar.
I don't know why I can't get that in my head.
No, I don't know why you can't get it in your head either.
So Soph is gonna go gonna read it to you.
So now it's my attempt to read a letter from afar and get all of the words wrong. So here's this cute little sticker on the back again, because it's adorable. Look how cute that is. And on the front it says, come on, focus. Kindly delivered to, and they've got a really cute stamp on it. Cute. So let's have a look-see. How do you open it without breaking the...
I break it.
Alright, okay. What? Did you just... Oh my god, you've made... Oh my god, it's really hairy! It's got loads of dog hairs in it.
No, it's not. It's this. I stuck this in
Oh,
it.
that makes more sense. But yeah, guys, look what she's done now. Do you know what? That's actually better than it was. I actually prefer it. It's actually cool. You could use that for some kind of cool creation. But yeah. God, that is a robust envelope.
Yeah.
Where are the stamps usually held? Are they in the bottom of the envelope or?
They're normally just somewhere in there.
At the bottom of the envelope. So we have a 20-cent stamp that says Post Italian. I'm not very good at this, babe. I can't like coordinate what goes where. Ah. So you kind of see that one. And one from Korea.
Oh, I've not had one from Korea.
It's really cool.
Got that upside down bit.
No, I haven't. Korea is at the bottom and it's like
I
written
saw
the right way.
Yeah, they looked upside down because it's back to front.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Oopsie!
So for once that wasn't my mistake. Which is quite funny. Oh my god.
Sun, boom, bomb.
I don't know how I'm supposed to say that. So, here is this Times letter. And back. Again, absolutely stunning. Okay, so this time she went to something along the lines of Sun Doong Cave. We'll say that, in Vietnam. And she said, Xin Chao, which I'm presuming is hello?
I would reckon so,
We
yeah.
presume is hello. Okay, so, on this adventure, I write to you from inside a tiny little tent in the middle of a jungle. Dozens of sounds fill the air. Birds, monkeys, bugs, water. All together, they create a loud, wild song. But would you believe me if I told you I was underground? Let me explain. This month, my journey started when I stumbled upon a very special national park deep within the jungles of Vietnam. It's called Phong...
Oh, I gave you a good one to open.
Yeah, Phong Nha Ki Bang. And believe it or not, it's home to the largest cave in the entire world. I've heard word of this mysterious cave years ago, and I've always wanted to see it for myself. Well, I'm pleased to say I found it, and do I have quite the story to tell. This region of Vietnam, right next door to the Laos border, is an absolutely amazing part of the world. It's wild, untouched, and authentic. Steep, misty mountains dot the land, and locals still live like they did hundreds of years ago in tiny villages next to the river. They farm, fish, and create goods to sell. This is where my adventure begins, in a small town right next to the national park. It was there I heard that Son Doong Cave, the largest cavern in all the world, was nearby. So I hastily filled my pack to the brim with supplies and began my journey into the jungle. While walking along a beautiful teal-coloured river, I noticed several long-tail boats floating by and waved one over for a ride. Down the Song Con, I think this is Con, down the Song Con River I drifted, taking in the untamed scenery around me. There were birds of every colour, large fish swimming down below, water buffaloes on the bank, and the occasional monkey swinging from... That's dark. Swinging from the palm fronds. I don't know what a frond is, but we'll just continue because she's pretty wise. So,
Yeah.
The boat shored and the captain pointed towards the jungle, saying, "Son Doong, that way." I trekked and I trekked, up steep hills, through valleys, over rocks and roots, until suddenly I heard a faint whistling noise. It grew louder and louder as I hiked forward, and I knew I had finally arrived I had finally arrived. Full stop. For centuries, the locals have said that the entrance to the hidden cave is marked by an eerie whistling sound. The noise is made by a rushing underground river.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really cool. I lit my lantern, took a deep breath, and stepped inside the mouth of the colossal cave. Upon entering, I was in disbelief of its size. The ceiling so tall a skyscraper could fit inside, so wide a plane could fly through it. Peering upward, I could see wispy clouds floating near the top. This cave is so massive it has its own weather patterns.
That's insane.
Yeah. I wandered about and explored, observing the stalagmites jutting from the ground some 300 feet tall, the deep pools of black water, the ancient fossils imprinted in the rocks. I even saw cave pearls, perfectly round white stones that form over millions of years.
Even though that existed.
No, I didn't. It's like a whole other planet down here, a wonderland in the dark. The great rushing river runs through the middle of the cave, creating a loud whoosh that echoes off of the walls. After a while, I came across a section of the cave where sunlight poured in through a hole in the ceiling. In that spot, there were trees, grass, and ferns growing in the light. An underground forest. Fascinating. I pitched my tent atop a flat rock, lit a small fire, and cooked my rice and dried fish from the market. Although the cave feels a bit spooky, especially being all alone, fear was soon replaced with wonder. How can a place like this exist? Millions and millions of years old, carved by water and hidden from the world. As the drip, drip, drip of the stalactites drifted me to sleep, I dreamed of my next adventure, wondering if it could ever be as grand as this one. I suppose I will soon find out. Until my next letter, Isabel. It's very cool.
That's insane that there's like a whole world in
Yeah.
this cave.
Yeah. she's got some little notes around through the pictures, and I'll read the note and then show you whereabouts on the picture it is. This one says stalactites hold tight to the ceiling and stalagmites might grow to meet them. So that's one way of thinking about it, and that's there. And that's the piece of picture that it's on, which is stunning. Locals call Sondung Cave the Mountain River Cave. And down the bottom here it says, the cave was full of fossils. Can you find all 6 on this letter? And that says that down there. So I'll just have a quick scout and see if I can find all 6. I found one when I first opened it. But I think I can find 4. Do you want to try?
So what is it we find them?
Fossils. Yeah, I can find 4.
That's supposed to be
6. Charlie's turn. There's one that I'm not even sure if it actually is one or not, or if it's just like a pattern on that particular part of the picture.
the one on the boat.
Yeah. I'm guessing if Charlie's seen it, she probably classifies it as well.
Yeah.
They were really cool though. I love how like each one's different, and
Yeah.
she really captures like
Her descriptiveness
the,
is
yeah,
amazing.
and also with the images as well, it really sort of draws you into as if you're there, which, as we've said before, for people like us who will never get to go anywhere like that, it's really awesome to be able to experience it through somebody else's eyes.
And we're like learning about different parts of the world that we would never have
Yeah,
otherwise.
yeah, exactly.
You know, I can only find 4 as well at the minute. She hides them so well.
She does.
Yeah, I can only find 4.
Which 4?
1,
Yeah,
2,
yeah,
3,
yeah.
4.
Yeah, that's all I could find too.
So have another look.
Yeah, so we'll just slowly do it one more time so that you can have another look to see if you can see it. Feel free to pause the video so that you can have a look. And the back. And that's it.
Yay!
Yay!
So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.